So you think she's the one. Well, she's not, and you're just insecure. Now, let me just explain what I mean by that. You're most likely not in love, you're attached, and there's a difference. And if you don't change it very, very soon, she will leave you anyway. So let me explain before it's too late for you. So the harsh truth about the one. There's no such thing as the one, right? That there is only the best you can get right now. It's a fact, and don't tell me any different. Most guys, I see this time and time again, most guys do not love their female, their girl. They just fear losing her. Huge difference, right? There's a massive gap in that, love to fear of loss. Massive, and you may have heard it and think it's bullshit. It's not. I'm going to explain. So if you don't think that she's special, you probably just think you can't do better, right? It's pretty simple. You might even be a little ugly, you might be a little insecure, but you probably don't want to leave or don't want to break up or fear breaking up because you don't have confidence in yourself that you would do better. And I want you to ask yourself something. If she left tomorrow, would your life fall apart? Because if so, one, you got a big problem, and two, that's weakness. Now there's fixes to this. Don't think I'm just hating. What I'm doing is coming from like an older brother perspective. I've been there, done that. I have the kind of experience in that field. I've fought these thoughts before. And the reality is you'll probably go away and you'll probably, not even ever think of this again. And if you do, you won't act on it anyway. And that's fine because you need to experience this for yourself anyway. But what I'm telling you is that this will end in upset. It will. And you can't say that I didn't tell you. So these are signs that you're insecure, not in love. Now, number one is that you put her on a pedestal. So you say things such as, I'm so lucky to have you. You actually believe that she's lucky to have you. You think that she's better than you. You think that you won't be able to do better ever. And the reality of things is that if you get better, you'll be able to do better, but you probably have bad habits. You're probably not in the best situation. Therefore, you are probably right about not being able to do better because, that's your confidence level, right? You can only get what you're confident about what you can get. It's pretty simple. And of course, the moment that she sees that she's below you, the moment that she sees that she's above you, she's gone, my friend. She's gone because women date up always. There's no women or long-lasting relationship that will have the woman as this higher power. Fact, right? Fucking tell me different, please. Also, number two, you fear losing her more than you value yourself. So you're texting her 24/7. You're overthinking whether you upset her over this fucking argument. You make up for it. You cheat on her in her dream and you apologize and you give her flowers and shit. I fucking hate that. Don't do that. If you really fear losing her more than you value yourself, it's instant gone. Like you need to really rethink things. And the truth is that if you are in that situation, you admit you're in that situation, I can't even give you advice of end it, because by the way, that's probably what you should do at that point. But you're going to be even more scared because now you're going to be aware of the fact that you're fearing, this relationship ending, and that I'm telling you that it's not going to work out. And I'm not fear mongering or telling you this to be a cunt. I'm telling you this because I've been there, right? 3, you compromise your goals for her. This is probably the worst one. Because there's nothing on earth that I hate more than wasted potential. If you have goals, if you have dreams, if you want to do something with your life, those are exceptional things that not a lot of people have. Not a lot of people have goals, not a lot of people have dreams, and not a lot of people want to do something with their life. A lot of people want to stay, at Tesco's, see their ugly girlfriend every day, go clubbing on the weekend, not cheat on their ugly girlfriend. And that's the reality of some people's lives, and that's all they want from life. So if you do have those 3 things, you are exceptionally ahead of most people, right? And if you are holding back your goals for her, or for this fucking relationship that will end anyway, that's very bad. It's very bad. And the thing is, that's bad. If you don't go to the gym to see her, if you don't start that business, if you don't go to uni, if you don't join that football academy, because you're going to have to travel and it'll be long distance and you most likely break up, these are very bad things. Never do that. Never, ever. Unless you think she's 100% worth it, which you probably do. But unless you really evaluate the situation, you're going to stay together forever. Ooh, together forever. Don't do that. Never compromise your goals to be with someone, because you are you. It's a very key thing. Do not hold back your achievements for someone else, because you will regret it forever when it ends, and it will. Because the reality is, if you know that as soon as you move away or as soon as you do this thing, that person's going to break up with you, and you want to do those things, you're not meant for each other anyway. Because if she really likes you like that, when you do that thing and when you move away, you'd stay together. But you're scared of that not happening. It won't happen. You won't stay together. She'll leave you. Simple. Constantly needing reassurance is a very feminine trait. Asking if she still loves you. How cute. Just don't do that. It's really off-putting for the female, for one, and it's very, very just strange, right? Reassurance is a weird thing for a man to have, so don't. Also, ignoring red flags. It's very, very bad. Purely because you're probably scared to be alone, right? So you ignore these red flags, especially on like the initiation phase. So if you're just getting into a relationship, you kind of overlook certain things, whether she has a high body count or whether she's been with someone in your friend group. These are fucking awful things that you ignore because you're like, right, I don't want to be alone. I want to be with her, blah, blah, blah. Whereas if you notice these red flags, if she annoys you in a certain way, if you think that you could handle that for the rest of your life, because you probably know that it would be a pain in the ass for the rest of your life, but you don't want to end it. You don't want to do something about it. There's something very wrong about that, ignoring red flags, because this is like for life, right? This is a commitment thing, or if it's not, what's the point? So it's worth being alone. In fact, I like being alone. It's good. So how to fix yourself and stop being a clown and begging after this chick, right? Because that's what you really come here for, is the advice. Rebuild your confidence, for one. Start going gym, start running, start that business, start making money, work as hard as you possibly can on the things that you love, gain confidence and become, someone that you could admire from an external perspective. Fix your hair. I can't really talk, but fix your hair, fix your clothes. What are you wearing? Are you wearing gay, baggy shit? Are you wearing tracksuits all the time? Key things. 2, remember that she's replaceable and you're not, right? You are you, whereas women love men with options. That's a fact. if you have loads of girls in your DMs, if all of her friends talk about you, that's going to make her want you more. And not that that's really relevant, but she's replaceable. Believe me, there's a time where I've thought that, you know, females are one of ones, and you meet one down the pub the next week, and it's pretty simple as that. It instantly just fixes your brain and your thought process. Number 3, stop acting as if she's the prize. You are the prize. You're the man, you're the breadwinner, you're the one that's going to be providing for her for the rest of her life, or, you know, in these quotation marks. You probably know that's not going to happen, but you're the one who's going to be providing for her, right? You're going to give her all this stuff. So you are quite literally the prize. Yes, having a woman's great. Females are great. I love women. But are they, you know, the main objective in life? No. If you pattern your money, if you get a stable job or a stable career in business, if you're fit and healthy, these 3 things alone attract enough women for you to feel confident about yourself that you could go out and do whatever you have to do as a bloke, right? So yeah, scrap that, right? You need to improve yourself. Never fear losing her. You always have to kind of detach a little bit. Never fully commit to that attachment level where you are probably in the position that you're in now, where you're like so head over heels, like if she broke up with you tomorrow, you'd be fucked. And I've been there. I have been there, by the way. And just a little bit of me wished that I had detached. Just a little bit. Because even if you have a little bit of detachment, you're going to be fine. Because then you're going to kind of catch on to that, and when it happens, you're going to be completely ready to, whatever, bang, detached. Whereas if you're fully committed, then you're fucked. Walk away if needed. Now, there's something that you got to think very deep about, is that what are you in the relationship for? Are you in it for the long term? Are you in it to just have fun? Figure out that part first, and then if it's for the long term and she's, you know, dragging you down from your goals, if she's stopping you from you actually achieving stuff, that's when you need to walk away. And unfortunately, it's going to hurt, but at the end of the day, she will want you more. She'll respect you more, most importantly. And even though you're not going to let her get back with you because she's doing all this mad shit holding you back, you'll feel better for it. You will. So, she's not the one. She's just the best that you can get right now. So, the advice is to fix your mindset, fix your body, fix your fucking financial situation, fix whatever situation you're in, and make sure that your situation improves. You want to have that leverage, you want to have the odds on your side. And if this video here hit a nerve, good, because you clearly needed to hear it. I look forward to your angry comments.